if that even happens to
Yeah.
begin with. But like, I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. I just know 500 bucks for first place, I think 300 for second and 200 for third. So I just need placement. I just need top three, podium.
Podium. Podium, baby.
Come on, little kick, you got it. Let's go, catch him.
Currently out here at the track getting ready for a little pre-meet workout. We have 2 to 3 miles at threshold and then some 200s afterwards. But what is more important is just take a look at this sky, this scenery. Like, this is exactly why I get up at 4:30 every morning. Even on the other side, we just have a blue sky with a little pink, orangish mesh coming in with the clouds. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. Like, this is why I do it. This is why I get up at 4:30. This is why I run. Scenes like this just make it all worth it. And if you ask me right now how you feeling, I'd be lying if I said I was feeling good. I feel great. Like, I honestly feel on top of the world. Definitely not 100% physically, like with the sickness and all that, but that is no excuse at all, because right now it's a beautiful morning. Got the track to myself. Gonna finish up some of my dynamics, and then I just cannot wait to get after it, because wow, what a beautiful day. pre-meet wasn't exactly the easiest thing in the world. Going into something like this, obviously you're expecting to feel pretty good, and under the circumstances I was in, I wasn't exactly in that mindset. I was hoping that the threshold would be a little bit easier on my body than it actually felt. It did feel like it took quite a bit out of me to run 3 miles at, this 5:40-ish pace, which isn't great, obviously, but, afterwards I talked to Arrow and he's like, that's kind of to be expected given the current situation that you're in, which is, understandable. 200s actually went a little bit better than I was expecting. He went like 33, 32, 31, 30, something around there. So obviously I'm pretty happy with the speed, obviously, with those, because I feel like I should have had an easier time doing the threshold than I did the 200s, and it being flipped is kind of funny, but I'm just glad that I was able to get in a solid effort today and yeah, get ready for the race tomorrow, which is super exciting. And yeah, I'm just really hoping to execute on the day. We'll see how it goes. I'm really not sure how I'm going to feel when I wake up in the morning. We'll shake out. Hopefully legs aren't too tired from this, given that, I haven't done anything this quick in over a week. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, just a solid effort on the day. Take it easy the rest of the day, work and eat, and we'll get back after it tomorrow. I talked about it a bit on the podcast, how I was feeling going into this race. And, you know, when I was originally planning on doing this, I was really excited because I thought there was a good chance that after not being able to run as fast as I would have liked in California, this would be a great opportunity for me to, potentially have some good competition and break that PR, potentially break the 15-minute barrier. And then obviously last week happened, so I come into today feeling rough, and I just didn't think that it was going to be the day where I did great, and I was even worried that who knows if I'm even going to be able to compete with the, top guys, but we'll see how it goes. And when I got to the race, I saw a few guys that I thought, all right, these guys probably going to be up there running pretty quick, but I do think that, there's always a chance that I could come out with a podium finish. I didn't think that I would. If you asked me yesterday or the day before, I would have told you that the odds are probably a little unlikely for me to finish in the top three. But when I got there, I honestly thought that I had a pretty good chance looking around, and you really never know until the race gets out. And when we did get out, I thought that there was four of us that were stuck together. I felt pretty good. I noticed that we were going rather slow to start, which is probably for the best in that situation. But I cannot leave it down to a kick because I just know that I'm going to lose that every day of the week. I don't really have a lot of speed, especially with a week off. So as the race continued, one of the guys ended up falling off, and it was just a group of three of us. The other two guys definitely seemed like they were in better shape than me, so I was a little nervous, but we were still going at a relatively slow pace. I made one of the turns before the other two at one point in the race and kind of got out in front of them a little bit. So I started to kind of push the pace down just to see how they would respond. Noticed that they both responded very well, got right back up to me, and I kind of realized at that point that if they wanted to go a little bit faster, they'd probably drop me. If they kept it at the same pace, I would just have to hold on. And basically what happened is at another turn on the course, one of the guys who ended up taking first just had the best turn. With this course, it was just super awkward because they were all like hairpin turns. And that's obviously going to help whoever takes the turn the best, and it's going to hurt whoever takes the turn the worst. So unfortunately, I was just in that position twice where both the guys who beat me ended up getting better turns on me and dropped me a little bit, and then I just couldn't respond, catch back up. So not the end of the world. We did take third overall, which is pretty nice. It means that I make some money off of this race. Somehow I ended up getting $300 for the second place, which I'm assuming the guy who beat me and took second overall just was ineligible to collect that prize money. So I'm not going to complain with $300. Obviously, it pays for the fee
and is pretty big, obviously, trying to find some races where I can compete for money, and this is just like the first one in a while. I've only done one other one that there was money on the line, so I'm not going to complain with $300, obviously. It sucks that I didn't feel as good as I thought I should. I finished in a 16:03, which isn't terrible, but it's not especially great. But like I had talked to Arrow, if a 16:03 is the worst that I'm going to feel, at my lowest physically, 16:03 is fantastic. I mean, that's basically what I was trying to run my first 5K last year in, and I'm not going to complain in the slightest. So that's a really good sign, and it was a pretty good day overall. Saturday and Sunday is just a great day to kind of, fully lock back in and reset. Just easy runs, an hour 20 on Saturday and an hour prescribed on Sunday. I'm also hoping to get in a workout later in the day Sunday, but focusing on Saturday, we also had work from 12 to 5, nothing crazy. Just trying to make sure that I get my sleep back as well, because I'm going to have to reset my sleep schedule with being awake so long on Friday night. I don't even think I went to bed till like 10:30, which usually when I go to bed at 7:30 was the race time was at 7:30. So a little bit different for me without a doubt. And yeah, I mean, it was just a good weekend overall. I'm very happy with how things went. I did end up purchasing a laptop, which is going to be huge for producing videos and content in general. I'm really happy about that. I'm going to be able to bring it to work, and I have so much time at work where I can do stuff. I should be relatively efficient doing things, and no reason for me to have any excuses not to get videos out. I also was really happy with how I've been feeling recently. I feel like I'm fully recovered from being sick, and I don't have any knee problems at the moment, knock on wood, that we just kind of continue to stretch and do some strength exercises, and hopefully that'll take care of itself. But just a very long and enjoyable weekend for the most part. I'm glad I was able to, celebrate the victory with my family when I got home. And I say victory, but honestly, winning money is a pretty big victory in my mind. So that's awesome. And yeah, I think it was just a really good experience. I'm glad I got it. And hopefully we'll be able to fully get back into training next week. I've already talked to Arrow a little bit about expectations, and it's looking really good. Just really hope the weather gets a little bit nicer. It's still pretty cold here, but gonna just enjoy the rest of my day today. And yeah, I'm just excited to get back into the swing of things, because the past few passion projects haven't been as long or as enjoyable editing, in my opinion. I mean, maybe they're enjoyable for you guys as well, but I just feel like I could be doing so much more, but it's difficult when obviously I was dealing with an injury and illness. So hopefully we're going to get back on track next week. Hopefully this one will be a good episode for you guys to enjoy and watch. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys are still sticking around and supporting. I really do appreciate it. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys very soon. Take care. Love all things. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.